Today, we're putting two of the hottest irons on the market head-to-head, the Mizuno JPX923 Hot Metal Pro Iron versus Srixon ZX5 MKII Irons review and comparison. If you're looking for a set that delivers distance, forgiveness, and feel, you're in the right place. Which one is right for your game? Stick around and let's find out. First up, we have the Mizuno JPX923 Hot Metal Pro Iron. Let's start with the cutting-edge technology Mizuno packed into this iron. Mizuno took things up a notch with nickel chromoly, which is 35% stronger than traditional chromoly. This means they could make the club face thinner and more flexible, translating to faster ball speeds and more energy transfer. Feel is everything with Mizuno, and the V-chassis design ensures that solid, satisfying impact sensation while reducing unwanted vibrations. A larger rebound area increases forgiveness and consistency, making off-center strikes still pack a punch. Mizuno thinned out the Cortec face even more, optimizing flexibility and maintaining a consistent launch. By tweaking weight placement, Mizuno optimized the center of gravity, ensuring a high launch and added stability. Plus, they fine-tuned the sound for that perfect crack at impact. On-course testing, ball speed tracker, comparison with other irons. Now, let's talk about real-world performance. We took these irons to the range in course, and here's what we found. This iron is fast. Thanks to the nickel chromoly and seamless cup face, we saw some serious gains in carry distance. Even slight mishits maintained solid distance and accuracy, making it one of the most forgiving irons in its class. Unlike most game improvement irons, the Hot Metal Pro's compact shape allows for more shot shaping, giving you better control over your ball flight. Optimized CG placement helps you get the ball up easily while maintaining a controlled spin rate, so you can hold greens effectively. Let's be real, looks matter. Mizuno nailed the aesthetics with this one. The Pro model has a thinner top line, giving it that player's iron look while still offering game improvement benefits. Less offset means a more controlled ball flight, which mid-handicappers will appreciate. Not only does the finish reduce glare, but the slightly narrower sole improves turf interaction for cleaner strikes. Customization is key, and Mizuno offers plenty of shaft options to fit your game. Stock steel shaft, dynamic gold 105, lighter for increased speed. Stock graphite shaft, UST Mamiya recoil ESX95, softer feel and higher launch. Weight and swing speed varies by shaft selection but remains lighter than traditional forged irons, encouraging faster swings. As for pricing, you're looking at around $140 per club or $980 to $1,050 for a full set. Definitely premium, but worth it if you want top-tier performance. Mizuno JPX923 Hot Metal Pro Iron pros and cons. Pros: strong forgiveness. Despite its Pro designation, it offers ample forgiveness for mid-handicap players. Compact player's profile, thinner top line and reduced offset cater to golfers who prefer a sleeker look. Consistent performance offers reliable launch, spin, and distance control across the set. Cons: not as workable. Compared to true player's irons, shot shaping is slightly limited. Moderate spin levels. Lower spin may reduce stopping power on greens for some players. Not for beginners. Requires decent ball striking skills. Not as forgiving as the standard hot metal. Next, let's talk about the Srixon ZX5 MKII Irons. Now, when it comes to technology, Srixon does not hold back, and the ZX5 MKII Irons are no exception. First up, we've got pure frame technology. This is a game changer for feel and sound. Imagine the sweet spot with a whopping 80% thicker portion of material behind it. That translates to a much more solid and responsive strike, so you can really feel the power when you make contact. And speaking of power, the mainframe face technology takes things to the next level. Srixon has used artificial intelligence to optimize the thickness pattern of the face. What does that mean for you? It increases ball speed and consistency on those off-center hits, helping you get better results even when your strike isn't perfect. Next up is the Tour VT sole design. This might sound like a small detail, but trust me, it's not. This sole helps you get smooth turf interaction and reduces any unwanted digging or bouncing. So, whether you're on a tight fairway or the rough, these irons will glide right through. And let's not forget about the progressive groove pattern. Srixon's got you covered with deeper grooves in the short irons for maximum spin and control, and wider grooves in the long irons for added forgiveness. And to top it all off, these irons are made using multi-piece construction, which means each club is optimized for performance. The Soup 10 face insert in the long irons helps provide more flex for faster ball speeds, while the 1020 carbon steel body in the shorter irons gives that soft, responsive feel that golfers love. So, how do these clubs perform on the course? Let's just say the Srixon ZX5 MKII Irons are designed for golfers who want the best of both worlds. Distance without sacrificing control. Here's what I've experienced. First, you get increased ball speed and distance thanks to that cutting-edge face technology and multi-material construction. The forgiveness of these irons is truly impressive, allowing you to stay consistent even with a wide range of swing types. And with pure frame technology, you get excellent feedback on every shot. That soft yet powerful feel is fantastic. You'll really know when you've made a good strike. Speaking of high ball flight, the progressive CG placement in these irons helps you achieve just that, with controlled launch conditions that send the ball soaring, but with that tight control you want around the greens. One of the most impressive things about the ZX5 MKII Irons is their workability. Skilled players can still shape their shots, but you've got the forgiving design to back you up when you need it most. When it comes to design, Srixon has nailed it with these irons. They've got that sleek, compact look that players love, with a minimal offset and a thin top line. It's the perfect combination of performance and aesthetics. The brushed chrome finish not only looks premium, but it also reduces glare, making these irons just as beautiful in the sunlight as they are at sunset. When it comes to shaft options, Srixon offers plenty of customization for your needs. If you're a steel shaft kind of golfer, you can choose between the Nippon NSCAP, Pro Modus 3 120, Dynamic Gold 95, or Project XIO, all of which offer a range of flex options. And if you prefer a graphite shaft, there's the Project X Cypher 60, which is lighter for increased speed and launch. Now, these irons are positioned in the premium category, typically priced around $1,012.99, $1,399 for a 7-piece set. Of course, custom configurations like upgraded shafts or grips could change that price, but considering the technology and performance packed into these irons, it's an investment that could be well worth it. Srixon ZX5 MKII Irons pros and cons. Pros: distance and forgiveness. The ZX5 MKII Irons feature a larger cavity back and a multi-material construction, providing excellent distance and forgiveness on off-center hits. Tour V-shaped sole. The sole design improves turf interaction, offering smooth playability and preventing digging, especially on tight lies. Powerful launch. The irons are designed to deliver a high launch with a mid-trajectory, making it easier to get the ball in the air with good consistency. Cons. Price. The ZX5 MKII Irons come at a premium price, making them a costly option compared to some other game improvement irons on the market. Not the most workable. While they provide a lot of forgiveness, they might not be the best choice for golfers who prioritize shot shaping and workability. Large head size. Some players who prefer a smaller, more compact head might find the size of the ZX5 M2 a bit larger and less suited to their preferences. Mizuno JPX923 Hot Metal Pro Iron versus Srixon ZX5 MKII Irons. Differences: technology. Mizuno JPX923 Hot Metal Pro Iron. These feature chromoly 4140M for increased ball speeds and strength. They have a stabilizing mass to improve stability, which is great for off-center hits. Srixon ZX5 MKII Irons. These irons feature HT1770 steel in the face, which offers exceptional strength and higher ball speeds. The rebound frame enhances energy transfer for faster ball speeds and greater distance. Look and shape. Mizuno JPX923 Hot Metal Pro Iron. These have a more compact, streamlined profile compared to the ZX5 MKII. The sole is thinner, which can appeal to better players. Srixon ZX5 MKII Irons. The ZX5 M2 has a slightly larger, more forgiving profile with a wider sole, which helps with turf interaction and launch conditions. Who they're good for. Mizuno JPX923 Hot Metal Pro Iron. Best for mid to low handicap players who are looking for a more compact, slightly more traditional shape, but still want game improvement technology. Ideal for those who want distance without compromising too much on feel or control. Srixon ZX5 M2 Irons. Best for mid-handicap to high-handicap golfers who want extra forgiveness and higher launch. Great for golfers who need help getting the ball in the air and maximizing distance without sacrificing too much accuracy.